Hey folks, this week we've got Ellie from the YouTube Partner Management team, and we're going to do something really interesting, which is we're going to get some advice from Ellie on this channel, and hopefully some of the types of questions that Ellie asks me or the types of data that we look at, you can think about applying for your own channel, and people will find this helpful. Fingers crossed. Okay.
I hope so.
So how long have you been at YouTube, by the way?
I've been at YouTube for 2.5 years.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so approaching the 3-year mark, and the entire time I've been on the partnerships team. So I've worked with a number of creators, some of the biggest on the platform, biggest in the Bay, and a ton of growing creators that are really excited to get to that point someday.
What's the biggest challenge that the creators that you've worked with, what's the biggest challenge they encounter?
I think, to be honest, balancing growing a channel with their everyday life. Most creators, when they start out filming, building a channel, editing, have a full-time job or a full-time family or are very much on the go. And to devote the amount of time to film, edit, strategize, create thumbnails, write metadata, all of that, it's just really hard to juggle when you've got a ton on your plate.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to look at the Creator Insider channel.
Yeah,
I'm excited for my consultation. I feel like I'm also a little bit self-conscious, to be honest with you.
Oh, don't be. I do this all the time. You guys have a solid channel. So my favorite thing, I don't know who you got to design your banner and your icon, but like up here, crushed it. It's so important to have consistent branding. And so to have a banner that matches, to have an icon that really goes with it, like solid.
All right.
You'd probably be surprised with the number of creators that don't hit this first. So it's just such a good thing as people start to see your content, as they start to get exposed to Tom's take, etc., that they're always going to remember and come back to the logo, the icon, etc. So I think for you having 230 subscribers, oh hey, 6 more than the last time I checked.
Oh dude, we're on fire.
I think the best milestone for you to set is 1,000 subscribers. It's just a good magic number to hit, and from there 10K will be what you strive for. And so in thinking about that, one thing I noticed is you guys are great about having frequent uploads. In the last month, probably just the last 2 weeks, you've uploaded 5 videos. One recommendation I would have would be to think about a specific schedule. So have these been posted on the same day, at the same time, or what's kind of been your thinking when you upload a video?
Yeah, to be honest, we try and do it once a week.
Okay.
But the exact day of the week, I think it's often been Tuesday.
Okay.
But in terms of the time, it's sort of like when it all comes together. Is it a lot? Do you think you've seen benefits where you can be more kind of religious about it? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a huge thing when as part of my role as an SPM, I'm on a lot of panels or I'm interviewing creators at various events, and one of the most frequent points of which they saw success and really drive them forward is when they had a consistent schedule. That'll be my first thing. Pick a day. Time can maybe come a little bit later, but weekend versus weekday, is going to be the biggest decision you make. So one thing that I did notice, Tom, that you're missing is I haven't seen any playlists. What's going on with that? No playlists.
I think my editor is supposed to be.
We won't point fingers.
So.
But my recommendation would be to definitely make a playlist. We see that subscribers, when they're watching video content on YouTube, watch about 20% more watch time if they're watching a video in a playlist.
Really?
Yeah, so, same if you're sharing a video. Never share a video just with a straight link like this.
Yeah.
Never do that. Always have the video in a playlist and share that video link from the playlist. That way, when someone sees it, instead of seeing Casey Neistat and Jimmy Kimmel and whatever else is on my recommended videos,
I do like Casey Neistat.
Right.
The algorithm figured that out, yes.
They're going to see and be prompted to the other videos that are from Tom's Take and the Creator Insider channel. It's almost like you're doing the video curation for them.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Especially when you're sharing, especially as you're growing.
Yeah.
You want to control that viewer experience.
Okay.
So much of our system depends on this watch time concept. You know, if you noticed the announcement a few weeks ago, we didn't announce about how many views YouTube is getting daily. We announced the amount of hours that people are watching.
Yeah.
So for us, that's really important.
So would you advise, I mean, we have so few videos to start with.
Yeah.
Do we just have one playlist, or do we start breaking it up already into themes?
Yeah, it's a great question. So I think all of your videos so far have been Tom's Take videos, correct? So I think that's a great place to start. Have a Tom's Take playlist.
Okay, and then as we introduce other series, we'll have other playlists.
Some creators even do types of playlists like their kind of like greatest hits or most popular uploads. So a couple other things that I wanted us to focus on. We're thinking about your custom thumbnails. So tell me about how you've been choosing the thumbnails, if that's been the editor, if that's been you.
I think that's someone who works with the editor. Who's behind the camera presently.
Love that.
Great
job.
It's a team effort.
Custom thumbnails are a huge part of the YouTube system. It's like thinking about the importance of a magazine cover. And you're at Walgreens in the checkout line, like you are picking what magazine you're taking home based on that cover you see. Yeah. You know, you're probably picking either ESPN or Sports Illustrated because you like sports.
Driver. Yeah.
Right, whatever it might be, but you might be picking one over the other based on who's on the cover or what you see. So one thing that I always recommend for creators is if you're filming somewhere, we're doing this interview, you're outside, you're doing a tour of YouTube, taking the time to actually take still photos.
Not just
a screen grab or a time lapse stop. Really creating that custom thumbnail. You know, that's not always going to be possible. It's a great idea. It just helps the clarity have to be sharp. I think the first thing would be for you and I to take a still photo after we're done today.
Cool. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Maybe this will be one of our first like fancy thumbnails.
Hey, you know, as I said, these are pretty good to start. And the last thing that I really wanted to focus on talking to you about today was thinking about the metadata. So are you familiar with the concept of metadata, Tom?
I am, yes. But I probably aren't doing the best job that we can. Okay. Yeah. When you looked at our metadata, what did you think?
So when we think about metadata, we're thinking about mostly the titles and descriptions. There are things like captions that are going to be important. There are things like tags that creators take advantage of. But I always encourage creators to really focus on the titles and the descriptions. So your titles look really solid. You know, it's Tom's Take, and you're focusing on what the content's about. But when we're thinking about the description, there's a whole lot of room for us to explore. So what I noticed is that you're including links to other places that are relevant and helpful. So I love that you're asking the community to help you translate the video. That's great. You know, creating a global audience is huge. Also highlighting a creator blog post is great. And I think it's awesome, and you should keep doing a few sentences about what the video itself is about. What I would recommend adding is a section in the middle here, kind of like a part B. It's actually a few sentences about the Creator Insider channel. So for someone coming to your channel and seeing this video, they can read about what the video is about, but it can only help to highlight, hey, zoomed out view, this is what the channel is focusing on.
So could it be something similar to what we have in the official kind of about area in the channel?
I've noticed that. I thought it was a solid about section. Great job. But maybe cut it down to be a few sentences. And there's actually a section in the video manager where you can set channel and video defaults for upload settings.
Oh yeah, and then you don't have to keep.
You could always just change the small part about what the video is about, but have most of it the rest. The same. You can also, as you add playlists, you know, include a link to a playlist that if someone's interested in annotation changes, maybe they're going to be interested in either, you know, an end screen or a video on behind the scenes.
Cool. Good advice. I think we're off to a decent start, but we have our to-do list for sure.
You know, as all creators would. I think even the top of the top creators have so many things that they could do even better.
So Ellie, thank you so much. I learned a ton. It was a humbling experience, and hopefully we can make the channel a lot better for everybody out there.
Well, thanks so much for having me, Tom. It was so fun to get to talk about the channel and a really different way to do what I do. It's always fun to be here, so thank you so much.
Awesome. You guys keep it real.
Thanks, guys.